Yo, this is Toriano ObaShango-El. A lot of you guys already know me. I'm really not going to waste words. I'm really just going to get to the point. A lot of crooked public officials and various hate groups have been hiding behind color of office, color of law, color of authority, and especially color of a badge known as quote unquote civil authority, and have been abusing and murdering people who are in a status right now as being civilly dead. A lot of it is due to stubbornness and, ignorance to various degrees of the people. But nonetheless, they still have a right to live. Now, as it stands, you think that you're going to be able to continue to get away with this. But let me set the record straight on something. Get something understood right here and right now. There are various groups of people that are watching you. We're watching everything you're doing. And don't think that these people in these groups are turning a blind eye. Now, these groups that I'm talking about in particular, they're not your groups such as Anonymous and so-called NAACP and all of that, and these other so-called civil groups that really can't bust a grape in a Welch's factory. Groups I'm talking about, we have power too, and it may not be power in the sense that you recognize or can see it, but quite frankly, we really don't give a damn. But we deal in things that are far more ancient than you, a lot more powerful than you, a lot more deadlier than you are. We don't need guns. We don't need knives. We don't need any of your conventional weaponry that you are using to perform these human atrocities. But know this. Caveat. The universe sees all. And the servants of the universe sees all. And those who serve in the way of our ancestors, we see all. And right now, we're in the process of doing some things that hasn't been seen since the days of Haiti when they won their independence. We're not going to have to use any type of conventional weaponry. What we're going to do is we're going to start opening up these gates and portals on your ass. And we're going to let ancient beings that haven't walked the earth in quite some time come through, put in work like Job Corps, and feast on your ass as if it was the Last Supper. when you start having mysterious car accidents that are unexplainable, falling asleep at the wheel, and having mysterious illnesses that the doctors can't even cure, and your children are starting to be born stillbirths, and develop illnesses and all sorts of types and things of tragedy begin to strike you, just know that you warranted this. This is something that you have made us do. You've made the various hongans and mambos and babalawos and ianifas and paleras, paleros, sentieras, tatas, yayas, and the various ones of us who deal in this power make it resurface with a force and an energy and a hatred fueled by the shit you're doing to people to come and get your ass. And so what we will put on you, no priest can take it off. No pastor can pray it off. No Buddhist monk can chant it off. Because this is something that you warranted. So, if you want to keep on violating the laws of Ma'at, keep living a lie as if you're like the official authority on everything, keep hiding behind your self-proclaimed ignorance of the law, and that's okay. Because we're going to judge you from a higher law. And when you start closing your eyes at night, and that's the last time you'll ever close your eyes, because things that go bump in the night, spirit realm starts dealing with your ass, then your loved ones will understand how these people who've lost their loved ones feel. When you start seeing everything around you that you love succumb to horrible deaths because you gave someone who didn't do anything to you a horrible death, then you'll start to understand how people feel. So trust and believe. We're watching you. And once we open up those gates, we're just going to let it run its course. The spirits are very angry. Our ancestors are very angry. And they've already said that it's time that we deal with you in this manner. So keep doing what you're doing. Because the more you building up this karma, when it falls on your ass, there ain't even going to be a stain left. You're not ready for Vodun. You're not ready for the Natiru. You're not ready for the Orisha, the Luas, the mysticism of the Allahumma and Elohim. You're not ready for us getting back into the left hand. That's a fight that you really don't want on your hands. Because number one, these supreme beings, these spiritual beings, or these emissaries of the supreme being, whether dark or light, you can't kill what you can't see. So, with that being said, keep playing. Keep playing in your color of law capacity, doing harm to the ones of us who haven't gotten a chance to nationalize or to correct their status, to come out of the color of law jurisdiction, whether they call themselves Black, Negro, Latino, or Indian. Those who haven't gotten a chance to learn the truth. Keep doing evil to them. and Haiti will be reborn on the shores of America, the mainland. So this is just something to think about. We can go from a name, we can go from a picture, we can go pretty much from anything. We don't necessarily have to have a piece of your hair, fingernails, any of that stuff. We are way more powerful than we were 200 plus years ago. So keep playing. Keep playing.